On a freezing night in April 1912, the most luxurious ship ever built disappeared into the dark Atlantic Ocean and took more than 1,500 souls with it. What really happened during those final terrifying hours aboard the Titanic? In the early 20th century, the world believed technology could conquer anything. When the British ocean liner RMS Titanic was built by Harland and Wolff in Belfast, it was called unsinkable. At 882 feet long, it was the largest moving object ever created by man. It featured grand staircases, electric elevators, a swimming pool, fine dining salons, and even a squash court. For first-class passengers, it was a floating palace. On April 10, 1912, Titanic left Southampton on her maiden voyage to New York City. On board were some of the wealthiest people in the world, including American millionaire John Jacob Astor IV and industrialist Benjamin Guggenheim. But there were also hundreds of immigrants in third class dreaming of a new life in America. 4 days into the journey, on the night of April 14, the temperature dropped sharply. Ice warnings had been received throughout the day, but Titanic continued sailing at nearly full speed. At 11:40 p.m., lookout Frederick Fleet spotted a dark shape ahead, an iceberg. The warning bell rang. "Iceberg, right ahead!" First Officer William Murdoch ordered a sharp turn and engines reversed, but it was too late. The iceberg scraped along the ship's starboard side, opening multiple compartments below the waterline. Titanic had been designed to survive 4 flooded compartments, but 6 were damaged. Water began pouring in. At first, many passengers didn't realize the danger. The band continued playing music to calm nerves. Crew members began uncovering lifeboats, but there were only enough for about half of those on board, a shocking oversight for a ship of that size. Women and children first, the order was given. Third-class passengers struggled to reach the upper decks. Language barriers and locked gates slowed many of them. Meanwhile, some wealthy men gave up their seats in lifeboats. Benjamin Guggenheim reportedly changed into evening wear and said he was prepared to go down like a gentleman. At 2:20 a.m. on April 15, 1912, after just 2 hours and 40 minutes of chaos, the mighty Titanic broke apart and sank into the freezing Atlantic waters. The temperature was around 28 degrees Fahrenheit, -2 degrees Celsius. Most people in the water died within minutes from hypothermia. Out of more than 2,200 passengers and crew, over 1,500 perished. The nearby ship RMS Carpathia arrived about 2 hours later, rescuing approximately 700 survivors from lifeboats. The tragedy shocked the world. Investigations revealed failures in safety regulations, lifeboat requirements, and radio communication practices. As a result, new maritime laws were created, including the International Convention for the Safety of Life at Sea. In 1985, ocean explorer Robert Ballard discovered the wreck of Titanic, nearly 12,500 feet beneath the surface of the Atlantic Ocean. Even decades later, the ship remains a powerful symbol of human ambition, pride, and vulnerability.